there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a brand new series, Kingdoms Reborn. I have this game for quite a while, but I did not really pay attention to it because it wasn't in a state that I liked it. But recently the developers approached me, asked me if I wanted a free key, but I already have the game, so that didn't work out. But it got my interest again, so I've been playing it a bit, and it is a fun game. It is, of course, a city builder, because that's what we're used to. And, well, we're just going to have some fun with it. So let's jump into a new game. It will be a single-player new game. There we go. Single player. Well, you have a lot of settings that we can do. We have a little portrait. We can do all these different things. We can be duchies. We can be emirates. Master traders of the desert. They all have their unique things, but I'll just go with the duchies. That'll be fine. We can have a certain icon. I don't really care, but this looks fun. The color. Oh, our color scheme. Nice. Oh, well. I think we'll do it something like this. Now, let's see a nice portrait. Ooh, apparently they didn't go for pretty people. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, I guess I'm going to leave it with this guy. We'll be the duchies, that's fine. Yeah, this is all good. Done. This is... Well, we can randomize the map seed. It'll be fine. Map size medium, sea level medium, moisture medium, temperature medium, mountain density medium, hottest latitude is south. 3 AI players, and difficulty will be normal. Okay, well, I guess that's all fine. Let's generate the world and jump into this game. I hope it's a lot of fun. Here we go. Let's start. Well, as the world is prepared, you'll see that it will have a very little tiny resemblance with games like Civilization, if you take a look at the map. But let's just start with this. The Great Freeze left civilization in ruin. Few were strong enough to withstand the cold and plague that claimed the earth. Decades have passed since the frost took our lands, and our courage and hope have returned with the melting of the ice. It falls to us, we surviving few, to rebuild a flourishing civilization. So apparently there were kingdoms before, then the plague and cold came, all the kingdoms were gone, and that's probably where the title came from. Now the kingdoms will be reborn. Cheers to a new beginning. Alright, there are some tutorial messages, that's fine, I'll just close them up. Choose a starting location. Well, as we take a look at the map, you can see it looks a little bit like a Civilization map. Yeah, and in this case we have a lot of islands. That's interesting. We can see that the AI players are right here. Borghild, Hastein and Rouen. They all have 15 people. There's like snow areas. There's just forests and stuff. There is different bonuses that you can get on the map. There's deserts. And one of the interesting things that you have is that it will tell you, if you click a certain province, how hard a good start will be. So in this case, there is not enough buildable space. So this is where we can't begin in this zone. So let's click this one. You can see this is a starting zone with normal difficulty. Disease frequency is only once a year. And, well, there's a lot of stone there. So that's interesting. And you can just go click around and see there's some gold ore here, there's stone. In this case, we have the extra fertility. And so you can just click around and see what will happen. You can also see the income that you will get if you own that zone. And income is pretty important because we're going to need a lot of money to actually progress. Ooh, let's see, there's a lot of disease here, so that's not helpful. So basically, if we start somewhere south here, we will get a lot of disease. If we start somewhere here, we will encounter the other city soon. Maybe if we start a little bit on this side, that won't happen that early, but that's still tough. These are hard low difficulty provinces. So sometimes it's just hard to find a nice starting place. But I think this is a nice island. I think there's not too much... well, there's no others on this island. And there's a lot of bonuses that we have here. Ooh, this region is suitable for cannabis farming. Interesting. Apparently we have coal here. We have a lot of stuff here. So, yeah, let's start with this, I'd say. Question is, should we start somewhere here on the water? Or here? Or should we start more... I don't know, on a Can we get a bigger zone? That could also help. We have an income of 16 in this zone. Right here we have an income of 19. Here it's 23. We're going to need a lot of money. This is also interesting because this is a very big zone. Let's start in this zone. Alright, we pick this. Now this will be our starting location. We have a forest zone. Fertility is 51%, which is okay. Alright, confirm your initial resources. We can add stuff. We can start with some resources, some fuel, some medicine, stone tools, and money. Alright, this is all fine. I don't really care. Alright, we unlocked the bridge. That's cool. Let's place our town hall. Now this game works with a cart system. There's a few buildings that you can build all the time, but there's also a cart system, and you have to unlock new carts, and those are the buildings that you can build. So that's a bit different from regular games, because then usually you'll just have the build menu and you can build whatever you want, and sometimes you have to use text to unlock things, but that's about it, and that's not in this game. Alright, I'm going to place the town hall right here. And now we can choose a starting cart. That's something that will help us. We can get wheat farming. Wheat can be eaten or brewed into beer. Trade resources with the world market with a trading post, or we can get +1 income for every 20 that we own. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Maximum is +100. Alright, I take this. This is a town slot. Ooh, choose a biome bonus. Improved farming or productivity of the charcoal burner. We'll do improved farming. Alright, we unlock the coal mine. Would you like to buy a coal mine card? Yes, okay. Would you like some guidance? No. Alright, so this is our town hall. Well, it's not much of a town hall, but apparently it's called that way. We have 10 laborers, nobody is employed, we have no builders, and in the end we have 10 adults and 5 kids. And we have no living spaces, but we need 15. We have a little storage space, people are overall happy, and we have some goods, so that's nice. Now let's see, if we click our town hall, we can see that there's an opening for a cart. And if we put this in there, we will get the bonus from this +1 income for every 20 that we own. And I think that's very powerful. So let's do that. We immediately have a very high income. That's really nice because money is always an issue, especially in the beginning. Let's keep pausing for a second. So here we have our little gathering button. If you click this, you can see you can sorry about that. We can gather everything. We can gather stone trees or non-fruit trees. Well, we're going to gather everything. And we're going to gather this patch up north. That's a lot of trees, that's a lot of stone, and we're all going to use that. Next to that, we have a build option. And basically, we can build roads, houses, a storage, and a bridge. And that's all that we can build right now. There are more buildings, of course, but they're in your cart deck. And every 120 or 150 seconds, you get a new cart. We can click our cart deck now, and this is all cards that are available to us now. They all come at a price, so you have to keep your balance in check. And these will all have their own function. You can just simply buy one. Now, it's not like unlocking something. So if we buy the mushroom farm, it won't tell us that we can then build an infinite number of mushroom farms. We can just build one. And if we want another mushroom farm, we will have to buy another cart. So that's really interesting because this, of course, steers your development a lot. And it makes the game a bit more random. It depends on the carts you get, which way your town probably will develop. All right, in this case, I'm going to go, since we have quite a good amount of money, I'm going to go with the immigration office. You can buy multiple carts. And the stone tool workshop. Let's submit. Okay. But first we need to build a few houses, of course, because people need to have a place to live. Now we're clearing stuff up here. So that could be a good spot for a few houses. We could also just build this way. We can also see that there's fruit trees down here. So maybe at a certain point we will use those for some fruit. But for now, let's get working on a few houses. With the R button, you can rotate. 1, 2. Ooh, there's a giant panda there. That's cool. All right, we'll build 3 houses this way. And we'll build 2 this way. At least then we have enough houses for everyone. Let's build a road along with them. And the nice thing... Oh, they already built the road, of course. The nice thing is, if you do this... If you build a house, there's already a road to it. So we only have to build these few extra roads, but that's cool. And let's unpause. Now, some people will be builders. Others will be laborers. And we need 5 builders right now because we have 5 buildings that we're constructing. As soon as one building is done, we'll lose a builder and it will be turned into a laborer again. So you don't have to tell them how many. You can, of course, if you click this, you can set how many people you want to be laborers, how many people you want to be builders all the time. I'd like to keep this open, especially in the beginning of the game, because we have to be a bit flexible right now. All right, let's see. We can see that they are busy taking down all the resources that we need. I think what we can do is actually already expand the storage yard because we need a big one. We can only do it like this. Okay. I just want really big storage yards. We need to store a lot of goods, especially if they take all of this down, then we're going to need a lot of storage space. All right, they're clearing stuff for the houses. That's good. Maybe we can also start working already on some of this. A coal mine from coal deposits. Did we already find a coal deposit then? Mine must face the mountain. All right. So like this. All right, so here we can build a... Cool. Not going to build it yet, but we can later on. Then we can get some coal. We don't really need coal right now, but we will in the future. Let's build a road next to the storage so that they can easily reach the storage. And maybe this could also be a place for the immigration office soon. Alright, right now we can see that 150 seconds passed and we now get a new row of carts. You don't have to use this straight up. You can even stack more rows. But this is the one that we have to buy something from first. And then we can go to the next one and the next one and the next one. And that's going to take time. For now, we need some food. So let's get a hunting lodge. And that's all that we're going to get for now. Ooh, we can unlock new research. Let's see. Let's show the tech tree. We can get into foreign trade. Or we can get into basic medicine. Let's start trading. Now you can see it will take an hour for this to... actually be reached, but as soon as a house is done, it will provide you research points. So the more houses we have, the more research we get, the faster it'll go. So that's a good thing. All right, let's see. Here we have the hunting lodge. We can immediately see that it has an area where it works in, and the animals that are in the zone if you get close enough. So you can see there's a few animals that it can hunt. That's really nice. Now, of course, it's not of very big use to just place it somewhere here, because then you can see the zone will be quite small. But we could, for instance, place it somewhere here along the road and have it give it an as big a zone as possible. Let's connect it with the road. Yeah, this should work out. Let's see. They're doing a very good job taking down all these trees and rocks. Now, the more jobs we provide, the fewer people we will have to do all that. So you can quickly build all these buildings, and then a lot of people will have a job, and that will be a problem, because then we don't have people to just do all the manual labor. And that's when this button comes in, of course. You can set a few people to just be laborers. But keep that in mind while this is busy. If you provide too many jobs too quickly, you will have nobody left to do the building and the other stuff. All right, let's see. We're going to start with an immigration office right here. And I want an extra house just to be prepared for incoming people so that we have the housing space. One of the good things is there's a lot of things that show instantly. So here we can see this house is completely occupied. This house is completely occupied. There's one space here. There's 3 spaces here. So that's really nice. I like that. You can easily see how much space you need. If you want to see it anywhere else, you can always look here, of course. There it also says how many people you have, how much space you still need. And we got a new deck of cards. Let's see, what do we get? Another hunting lodge. We can get a quarry now. A fruit gatherer. That's nice. I like that. So let's get this fruit gatherer and get a quarry. I like it. All right, I'm going to place the fruit gatherer close to the... oh, there's only 55 fruit trees inside now. What if we place it somewhere here? Fruit cat 94. That's a lot. That's interesting, actually. If we follow the road here and we place it right here, we have 95 trees to collect. Ah, interesting. How many do we have here? Only 42. Now, the interesting thing is, if we buy this zone later on, we'll have a lot more there. But for now, this zone will be good. So let's build it right here. 95 trees. Let's go. Let's connect it with a road, of course. So that will guarantee a good flow of food. We'll get meat from the hunting lodge and we'll get fruit from the fruit tree gatherer. And, oh, they're going to tear down all these trees, of course. Okay. Well, what we can do is just tell them to cancel these trees. And then we're going to do the trees right here because we won't be using these soon. That's it. So I guess this is a better way now. Because now these trees will stay, so we'll have more trees for the fruit gatherer to gather its fruits. It's also good to know that some of these trees will bear fruit on different times. So you don't get all the fruit at the same time, which is interesting. Okay, let's see. There's some game here. There's the hunter. And one of the interesting things is you can upgrade buildings. So if we upgrade the smoking chamber, we can get 15% productivity. So that's nice. We can also upgrade fruit bait, plus 30 productivity if there's an adjacent fruit gatherer. But there's none, so that isn't going to work. But at least we can make it more productive and we can immediately see the efficiency going up. So that's nice. And for most buildings, you will have a upgrade. So that's really interesting. Upgrade Immigrant's Dream. Plus 2 productivity for every plus 1% average happiness above 75. Well, happiness is now 77. So that would mean a 4% productivity bonus. Oh, that's nice. But I'm not going to waste my money on that yet because we don't need it. What should we do? Upgrade Town Hall. Oh, that could be interesting. Then we can get military units and we can buy and steal stuff. Let's just wait a bit. Alright, so we have 11 adults, 6 kids. We have room for 20 people right now. And as soon as the immigration office comes to work, we should have a slow influx of immigrants. We also got a new cart that we can buy. So let's see, we can get charcoal burner. Burns wood into coal, which provides 2 times the heat when heating houses. But we also have coal mines, so we don't really need this desperately. The forester, which is very nice, it will cut and plant trees within your territory, meaning that we don't have to manually chop trees, and it will replant trees. So I definitely want this. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, so submit. All right, I think we should start with a coal mine right now. Can we? Is the coal in there or is it in another mountain? I don't know how to see that. Interesting. Can't build it there, apparently. Can I build it right here and will it then get me coal? That's interesting. We'll see. We'll just build it and then we'll see. We need 30 stone for it. We have 224 stone, so that should work. We could also get a quarry, meaning extra stone. But I think right now what we need to do is get a forester going. But this is a boar burrow. Oh, it's empty. All right, so I think we can get rid of it then. Let's build a forester here so that we get some new trees. Oh, it's a bit too close to town, I guess. Let's see. This zone is very interesting because it has some sort of a interesting place on it. But it's also really expensive and we don't have the money for it because it has an ancient wonder on it. Interesting. So we can buy zones, but this is not the zone we're going to buy. So we should probably seek out... Storage is too far. Yeah, that's not good. Guess we'll build an extra storage then. Let's start with that. We have need for storage space here anyway, because we also have the coal mine here. So let's build a storage. What if we buy this zone? What does it say? It can grow cannabis. And there's some interesting pieces on it right here. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll find out. But I don't know how much there is on this zone that we would actually need. And this zone could be interesting. It's not too big, but it gives us the option to expand a bit. This option is actually somewhat bigger. There's a lot of trees here. And along with this one... we could get the forester up here or something like that. So that's interesting. But I think, well, we picked a nice starting position on this part, but expanding this way isn't too easy. But we can take this one and then go here. This one isn't... yeah, it is expensive, but okay. Cannot claim through mountain and sea. Yeah. So we'll have to buy this one first. This one will be a little bit more expensive, I guess. But it will be interesting. Ah, we can't buy this one. Because of the... yeah, okay. We can't claim this one because there's a mountain right there. You have to get another way into it. Okay. So the only way to expand is this way right now. And then we can go this way. Okay, interesting. Well, let's buy this zone. Should we? No, there's no real need for it right now. Ooh, wandering traders have arrived. They wish to buy any goods you might have. Let's trade, because this is a good source of money. We can see the pricing for stone tools is very good. Let's sell some. We can sell up to 80, which will give us a lot of money. So let's trade. Unlock upgrade points. Ah, very nice. So we did good. Because with all the money, we might even be able to buy this one at a certain point. Now, let's see. We have the trade upgrade, which is very nice. These are just the foreign trades. But we also have upgrade points now. And that means that sometimes you can do an upgrade where you need an upgrade point for. Right now we don't, but maybe at a certain point we need an upgrade point to actually be able to upgrade something. Like right here. Improved shift. Mine with full worker slot gets 20% extra productivity. That's really nice. Upgrade wide shaft, plus 20% productivity. 4 extra worker slots. That's nice. There's a lot of workers in it, by the way. We'll get good batches of coal out of it. But it takes time and we'll have fewer people to do all the other jobs. But it's okay for now. If we look at this, we can upgrade a house with 20 stone. And wood or coal gives 20% more heat. So we'll use less fuel to heat our houses. And that's a good thing. And since we have the stones for it, I'm going to upgrade them. It'll be a lot more efficient and save us some firewood. That's nice. Alright, we can already see that we now have 2 stacks of cards. So let's click the first one. A hunting lodge, mushroom farm, stone tool shop, and a quarry. I actually don't want any of this, but we're going to go with the mushroom farm. And now we immediately get the second row. And I would like a fishing lodge. Or maybe even 2. Yeah, let's build 2. So we can get some fish going. Let's rotate. Let's see. Efficiency is 102. 110. All right. Well, that's one. Yeah, I would say we could build another one. Efficiency is not that good, actually, because... Efficiency, 108, 110. All right, this is 2. Let's go get them. I think we can also set some more wood to be chopped down. That's okay. Maybe we should tell them to chop down towards the water line. so that we can actually see what we're doing right here. All right, we have 24 people. We have 24 houses, so we have no spare room. So let's build a few more houses. Your labor count is a 0. Yeah, that's a problem. We'll work on it. I guess what we could do is remove one of the guys here, maybe? Let's see, laborers. We should set it to 2, I guess. Oh, we have 7 builders right now. There we go. All right, we now have 2 laborers all the time. I think that's good. That should be the way it works. We have new carts, but I'm not going to use them yet. This is slowly filling up, which is nice. Well, everybody's busy. You can hear them hammering around and stuff, so that's good. Taking down all of this. We have good amounts of food now. Research complete. Very good, very good. We now have an extra research. Should we get pottery, furniture, beer brewing, or I think I'm going to go with medicine because we are about to run out of medicine later on. Conduct a trading post. Would you like to buy a trading post card? Yes, because then we can... yeah, I already bought one. Then we can start trading as soon as that's done. Now we need to save our laborers a bit, so I'm not going to build another construction. We need to finish a few first. Here we have one. That's good. All right, improved fishing tools. We need 38 stone tools. We have 124. And that will mean that we get 15% extra productivity. Let's do so. I like it. All right, they're building this fishery too. They constructed a house. They're going to construct another house. Let's insulate it. Guess that's always good. And yeah, we still have a lot of builders. Interesting. "12 stone tools. We get better output. Very good. Let's do so. Alright, we need to produce 500 fish as a mission. And we need to do 25 people. Well, we'll have 24 already, so that's working in the right direction. How big is the trading post? Ooh, that's quite big. Not going to build that yet. Maybe we can build a stone tools shop, but we should build a... Sorry, we should build a quarry first, I guess. To make sure that we get some stone. At least I would say that would be smart. But we don't have any wood or not enough, so let's wait with that. The good thing is, with our coal mine, we get the coal that we actually need to heat up all the houses. So people won't be using all the wood for it. They'll be using the coal. And even if you get a charcoal burner, they will just... use up a lot of wood for charcoal and then use that in their houses. So this saves us wood. That's actually very good. And mine with full work slots get 20% extra productivity. All right, let's do so. Why not? That's very good. Ah, this one's ready too. 38, but then we will start to run really low on stone tools. So I'm going to wait a bit. I first want the stone tools shop. We're going to need stone for it, I think. But it'll manage. Let's do it this way. Let's create a little bit more extra storage space. We have now 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 like this. And again, and then this. Then build a road around it. And this should give us space to build new stuff like a trading post. And of course the stone tool shop. Oop, autosave, very good. Year 1. Population increase 0. That's not true. We went up to 24. So this really doesn't work out. No births. We got extra kids. So that's not really true, but it's interesting. At least we did something, and I think it went quite okay. What happens if I click this? We have 2 laborers. Well, let's keep it at 2 for now. Probably means we have no builders. And our fuel reserve is low, and that's not good middle of the winter. Okay. Ooh, 25 people. Now call your city home. Choose your rare card price. The Frugality book decreases upkeep by 70% for 1 building. Productivity book, 20% extra productivity or consumes 30% less input. I'm going to do the productivity book, and I think I'm going to give it to the gold mine, to the coal mine, because this would mean that we would get even more coal out of it. And that will be really interesting, because that means that we can better keep the people warm. And that's good, of course. Well, that's interesting. I think we did okay. We had a start. We have developed the first pieces of a little village. We're actually doing a few different jobs. So I think this is a good point to end our first episode right now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to it. And then, of course, I hope to see you next time as we continue with this little town of 25 people. See how big we can make it. Bye-bye.